Hello, welcome back to 999. It's been a bit since I played, but I am ready. So, I think I messed up by saving over one, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's not like we would ever go to one again. But I should just continue the save. I was kind of confused about what it meant by like putting your progress in a save file, but that's fine. But yeah, excited to play again. We died last time, but not without yielding some results. We got some new tech from Seven and Lotus about some of the past stuff. We learned about the bracelet stuff. I was like trying to look online if like there's just like a screenshot of the rules or something, just so I can like sort of refresh myself. But like there wasn't. We're not gonna start here, by the way. I just didn't know what to do. We're gonna start wherever the first question marks are that we missed. Uh, get me out of here. So yeah, our flow's good. So we're gonna go through this route first. Probably focus our videos there. Then I actually want to go this route, even though it does go to the yellow submarine ending. But let's is there a way for they really should have the rules like somewhere. I feel like also they put a lot on the digital route stuff, but near the end, like the last couple escape puzzles had like nothing to do with the digital route. It's not in files. Yeah, I think it's just doomed a bit. But hey, if anyone ever wants to bless me with the rules, I know that's asking a lot. Copy paste them for me. I'll save that on a notepad. Otherwise, I mean, I know the gist of it. I really did just forget because for non-comment readers, Fawful like gave me a nice response to my theory video that was like, oh well, it could be anyone. We didn't really confirm any deaths. They did confirm Clover's, unless Seven's a liar, but I really don't think Seven is a liar. So Clover died. I thought June would be dead already, and they did inform me about the rule where you can actually take off the bracelets when they're dead. So that is something to note. So let me give you the rundown of the rules from what I remember. 9 hours to escape. Obviously, 9 people with 9 bracelets. Use the number to get into the doors. We know that basic stuff. 3 to 5 people can enter only. This one gets me, but I think you cannot enter the room unless it is cleared. Or you just cannot enter it. Because I used to think you cannot enter the room after it's already been activated, but that's not right. Because we entered a third door second after after Ace's team went through it. So I think that's just you can't have like 2 people doing like the escape challenges at once or whatever, which made sense, but like, or you have to like reach a certain checkpoint. Um, can't remove the bracelets or it'll blow up unless you're dead. I think that's the gist of it, but yeah, bless me if you can. So we're gonna go through here, and I think this is forcing the third door. I don't really get how this would like go all the way to here. Maybe because you just run out of people, because people die or something. But I'm not sure. But yeah, we're gonna work on some cleanup first before we actually try to hit some of these new routes. And I'll probably go through this one because it seems a little less built compared to the middle one. So yeah, but let's start here. The fourth and fifth door. So we went through the fifth door. I think we went with the Lotus door. Just remember Lotus and Santa and June. Hmm. Um.
これ以上何を話
Is
しやが
there
っ
a
てんだよ。
skip button? No. We call it the enter spam. But yeah, I would check the theory video. It's only 20 minutes, not like my 2-hour theory videos for Higurashi, so I think it's very watchable, and it's pretty basic, honestly, so. Also, sorry for any lag. I mean, all my videos lag, but I also haven't turned off my computer in a while. I was trying to restart it, or turn it off, when I took a shower, like a couple minutes ago, but, I forgot to. Next chapter will be clean. Oh, we went through the 4th door. Yeah, I'm getting a little confused. But yeah, we went through the 4th door, and this is with Lotus and Clover. And, me, and... No, it was just Lotus and Clover. Was it? Man. But yeah, this is definitely Lotus and June and Santa. Oh, we don't want to do that again.
ちょっと待って。先に言っとくけど、私は5の扉に。おいおい、わがままだろうとなんだろうと、絶対に嫌。あの血だまりの上。
Oh, okay. That's where the dead body was.
あのキモい。
そもそも最初に先に進もうって言い出したのはお前。
It's kind of interesting because we can only get the bookmark from Santa through the 4th door. And the bookmark's a physical. Well, it's not an item you can interact with, but I'm wondering if that's like... Maybe that's like true route specific, because that shouldn't affect like anything past that really, because it's like its own, because it's its own thing. Unless it's like a hidden true route, you need the bookmark. Or it's just like something... I mean, it could just be character development and you just, you get to see what it's about later. That jump. It's a nice jump.
残ったメンバーこの4人の番組8365
Hey, wanna make a dumb answer? It'll be 5.
するとこの4人では
No, Junpei, it can't be 5.
なんか違う気が8たす3 22の数字項
It was on purpose.
読んだ残った4人の番
じゃあその4人で
ああ5のと4の
I reject it.
この扉の二度と見たくないだが当然この流れのままに
This... Okay, we're gonna shuffle it up.
さてと、それでは決まりだ。私は5の扉へ。
私たちもそっち。
こらこら。俺はどっちの扉に
Yeah, let's go through the 5th door. Okay, new tech, guys, new tech.
待ってくれ
Junpei's triad echoed across the room. The 4 people walking toward the door stopped and turned back toward him.
俺も5の扉に入らせてくれ
The words were scarcely out of his mouth when June spoke up.
ちょっと何言ってるんですか、純平くん。だったら私も一緒に行きます。
Oh, nice. He turned around to look at her.
ダメだお前を
Oh, never mind. You're trimmed.
なんでですか。
あの現場に踏み込むことになるんだぞ耐えられるのかよ
You almost fainted, if I remember correctly.
それは
June opened her mouth as if to say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Junpei felt an ache in his chest at her clear distress, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Junpei turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions.
頼む。5の扉に入らせてくれ。
Seven scratched his head and looked at the young man.
参ったな。振り出しに戻っちまったじゃねえか。
順平君のバングルナンバーは5だったね。だとすると、順平君を加えるのであれば、僕ら4人の中から5を引かなければならない。
Ah, subtract Clover and Ace. Oh, it's gonna be a 3-man, and they're just trying to go 5-man. Interesting. Snake turned to Ace.
四つ葉のこと頼んだ。
Nice, so it's a Snake and 7 run, huh? That's interesting.
ああ、私は別に構わないが。
1 plus 4 equals 5.
いいから僕の言った通りにするんだ。お前は他のみんなと一緒に4の扉へ。嫌だよ。わがままを言うんじゃない。
Snake's tone was harsh. Tears welled up in Clover's eyes. She bit her lip and did her best to fight them off. Snake's expression softened and he put his arms around Clover. He held her close and whispered into her ear.
大丈夫だ。安心しろ。
It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them. Secret tech? Oh, maybe like Clover wanted to like tell us that or something. I remember she wanted to say something to us, but nothing ever actually happened from that when we were with her in Lotus.
ニルスのやつ、何を伝えたんだ。
He couldn't help but wonder what the other man had said. Snake pulled back from his sisters, his eyes kind and inquiring.
分かったよ。
Her voice was barely audible from where Junpei stood. Before long, new teams were assembled.
最後にもう一度確認しよう。5の扉に入るメンバーはセブン、ニルス、
Mhm.
俺、
3-man in it.
足す2足す5、14の数字根は1足す4で5になる。4の扉に入るメンバーはヤシロ、サンダー、紫、一宮、四つ葉。
Mm.
8足す
Well, it's good to get to know
6足す1足す4の合計は
Snake a
22
bit.
だ。
Can also keep an eye out if he takes the 9th man's bracelet or something. I doubt he would. Like, it makes no sense he would do it now. He'd just have to like go back later, him or Isu. But yeah, I mean, we already know a lot about 7. I don't think we'll learn much more. But like, obviously, Snake is the prime suspect. I was kind of hoping to also look more at Ace because we've never really done an escape with him. So
22の数字根は2足す2で
those are like my 2 biggest pieces of the puzzle I want to examine more to see if I can determine if one of them is guilty or not.
というわけだが、これでいいか。
異論はないぞ。
やろう。
We're chilling.
よし。
See you on the flip side. 7, Snake and Junpei scanned their numbered bracelets in quick succession. The screen of the red showed 3 asterisks.
あとはレバーを下げるだけか。よし。
It's interesting that the 9th man died already. Because, like, one person, if he didn't die, one person would have to. No, actually, never mind. That's dumb.
それじゃあ
You can do.
行ってくるよ。
Well, I don't know the math, but you can probably bring all of them. I'd imagine. Junpei glanced around one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red.
気をつけてくださいね。
Concern was written plainly across her face. We got this. Don't worry about it. Junpei looked her in the eye, and gave what he hoped was a reassuring nod. He pulled the lever. With the sharp clack of a lock, releasing the door swung open.
開いた。
Ooh, bloody. Ahead of them, in a small hallway, were the pitiful remains of the ninth man.
ひでえありさまだな。
これがあの9番の男なのか。
For a moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse, and his feet would not leave the floor. 7 too seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. Well, because he can't see. He walked calmly down the bloody hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following. Yeah, we have a time limit. We need to reach the dead.
血の中を平然と。
ねえ、僕を殺すつもりなのかい？扉が開いている時間は9秒しかないんだよ。
Oh, yeah, we're not even in the room. Get in there. It's too early for him to die yet. He hadn't even bothered to turn around. His shoulder was most slightly taut towards one shoulder. His head was. Okay, I was like, did I read that right?
すまない。
I did not.
行くぞ。
Junpei and Seven looked at one another, nodded, and threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrist of all 3 men. It's a stole. Seven and Junpei looked down at their bracelets. On both of them, and on Snake's, a red stall had flickered to life.
カウントダウンが始まりやがった。
They had scarcely processed this information when... We're dead. With a metallic slam, the numbered door behind them swung shut.
くそ扉が。
退路は断たれたということか。あとは解除装置を見つけない限り。
おい、出たどこだ。
The fear and urgency in Seven's face reflected what all 3 of them felt.
どこって。
I don't know, dude.
周りをよく見て。
Last time it was all the way at the end of the hall.
ああ、分かってるよ。
I remember that. Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it easily enough. It was on the wall next to the closed door labeled 5. Huh.
あった。ここだ。
It's right next to us. Easy. As he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand. The other 2 scrambled to follow suit. So pasty. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Well, that was a much cleaner run than our first one through 4 with the old gang. That one was super panicky. Snake seems cool as a cucumber.
止まったみたいだな。
As he spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand.
ヒヤヒヤさせてくれるぜ。
A muscle stood out on Seven's neck, and the corners of his mouth were twitching. We're alive. They could hear anxious voices muffled out, but distinct from the other side of the door.
ああ、大丈夫だ。
起爆送信機は止まったよ。
They heard relieved sighs, and even though through the door, the 3 men could feel the tension disperse.
それじゃあ、俺たちは先に行くぜ。お前らも気をつけろよ。
わかったわ。
了解だ。
Well,
行ったか。
good luck. I'm sure you guys can solve it. You have an extra person with you. Well, 2, but like extra from when we did it. They heard the footsteps moving away, and before long they were alone. I mean, they don't have the puzzle master, but
さてと。
we're pretty inconsistent, I guess. You know what? Last time the puzzle I didn't get really bummed me out, but after getting the explanation, I am like not bummed at all because it was literally just badly translated, or they didn't fix it from the DS version, so it's practically like impossible to find out the dolls. So we're basically a clean slate, so I'm happy. Junpei looked around.
この通路は行き止まりか。
Ooh, we have stairs right away and 2 doors. Or no, that's just 1 door. The hallway ended roughly 20 or 30 feet from where they stood.
この壁動いたりとか。
Cause these. Oh wait, that's a wall. I thought that was stairs. Derp. Well, that's fine. Anyways, these guys like escaped much quicker than we did. So it's probably because they had less stuff to search. Cause we had like a 2-room puzzle.
ダメだ。
Plus the kitchen. But I'm sure we have a second escape to do after too.
なあ、こっちに扉があるぞ。
To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. First class. I've never been on a first class anything. Well, I've been to expensive hotels, which were nice. I never paid for them. I've been on the Disney cruise when I was younger. I think that's pretty expensive, but I'm not sure. I've been to I don't know if it might have been a 4-star resort. I'm not sure. It might be 5-star resort, but I wouldn't be too impressed if it was. I think it was a 4-star resort in Mexico, but I don't think I've been on something first class. I would love to go on a first class flight because airplanes suck. Not because I'm scared of heights. I just can't sleep on them because I hate sleeping and it's just annoying and the food sucks. So first class would be great, but it's like you want to pay that much more for some bonus comfort, and the answer would be yes if it was like reasonable, but I'm pretty sure it's like more than triple the normal price usually, so it's like never mind. But they do look nice though. I mean, I've been on like a 18-hour flight, aka to Japan. So maybe it would be worth for that, but
一等選出。
basically I haven't been on a first class anything. That's the moral of the story. I have been on the Disney cruise ship though, so you know, at least I have some experience on a big boat. Though I kind of forgot it for like all of the playthrough before, so I guess it hasn't really been helpful.
らしいな。
入ってみよう。
Nice. Let's see how this looks compared to the other cabins we saw.
それじゃ。
They look pretty nice from what I remembered. Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. Seven followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow them as well, but he stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why.
見るまいとは思っていたけど。
Yeah, we need to examine the corpse. If we get the tech about the bracelet stuff, then again, it can't be anything different from the latter arts where Snake dies or whatever. But it could be some mental stuff for us, not like actual route changing stuff. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. He tried hard to avoid looking at the grisly scene, but it just wouldn't. Got a bit of hiccups. Leave his mind.
ひどすぎる。もう形も何もあったもんじゃないな。
What had once been a man's internal organs now looked like so much vomit, as though something had chewed up and spit out the better part of his torso. It was hideous, but worse still, it was cruel. It was hard to believe that the thing on the floor had once been human. The black pool of thick blood. The lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor. The awkward, twisted tangle of shredded intestines. The head wrenched to some grotesque, unnatural position.
これはあの男が身につけてたものか。
Hey, and his bracelet's actually just off him. Not broken, like the broken one next to Snape's. The man's glasses laid. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about Snape's thing. There's like a message on the wall. I remember noting it once we saw it, but I never really like followed up on that, huh? Totally just remember that. Well, we'll have to look out for it when we see the body next time, I guess. The lenses were cracked and the frame bent and distorted. And next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on his face.
バングルが外れてる。そうか。確かゼロの書き置きに。
Oh, it wasn't on the rules, it was on Snape's braille thing, huh? Okay. There are only 2 ways to do so. Or you die. Okay. I do remember that now. Oh, your heart rate reaches 0. Oh, that's interesting. That is very interesting, actually. I wonder if there's a way to, like, simulate that. I feel like... that, or just because I was brought up earlier, well, not earlier today, but I was answering a bunch of comments because I was slacking yesterday, and don't hate me for not remembering your name. I remember names eventually if you continuously comment, but the non-fawful guy commenting on the 999, the one that starts with a B, brought up the point of Ace taking a medicine to knock him out. I'm wondering if, like, I don't know, you can use that medicine to make your heart rate reach 0. I don't know. Probably not. It's just the only thing I can think of. I know you can, like, shock yourself to reach 0 and then reciprocate, which kind of makes sense with, like, the shocking stuff we've seen. I mean, I guess you could technically... I mean, you'd have to go back through it, so... Actually, no, you can't, because that place, the one with Clover and Lotus, that place was on fire, so never mind. I don't know, but it's good to know. Heart rate reaches 0. That's actually pretty important, because that doesn't necessarily mean you need to die, and you can cheese it. Somehow.
死んだからバングルが外れたんだ。ここまでぐちゃぐちゃになるんじゃな。あれが元は人だったっていうんだから。
Suddenly, Junpei felt his stomach convulse and a knot of muscle gripped his throat.
想像しただけで吐きそうだ。もう行こう。
He clapped his hands over his mouth and ran to the first-class cabin. He's got a little tour. I remember the other cabins. Jesus, I remember them really well. I was like, let's compare them. Okay, that's pretty good. The atmosphere changed immediately. The room was gorgeous, despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear. It has a working fireplace.
こいつらはどこに？
That looks like a safe or something. Or actually, that's just a mirror. I thought that was like a hidden thing, but it's obviously a mirror, I think. A mirror cabinet. He looked around. Seven and Snape were nowhere to be seen. There were 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through. Washroom?
この先か？
Yo, there's so much. On the other side of the door was a short hallway. He jotted down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. Oh. Is that a weight thing? They were there to his right, busy examining something.
どうしたんだ？
Interesting. He stepped through the door and walked towards them.
見ろよ、これ。ドアにわけのわからねえ装置がついてやがる。
I do not think that's a weight thing.
赤いランプがついてるな。
By weight thing, I mean a
ロック
weigher.
がかかってるのか？
そうらしいね。
他に出口は？
ざっと調べてみたが、なさそうだ。
て ってことはこのドアを開かない限り。
ああ、先には進めないってことになるね。
Junpei stepped away from the door and looked around the room.
ここはベッドルームみたいだな。
You don't say, Junpei. Well,
さっき
just looks like a
最初に入
bedroom.
った部屋はリビング。
I'm joking. The other room is probably a living room, or the closest you can get to one on a
とに
ship.
かくあのドアを開く方法を探そう。
Split up and look for clues?
行動開始だ。
Hell yeah, first escape. It's good to be back, baby. I love escapes. They're so much fun. Especially since it's like my first time playing like a puzzly point and click. Like I've played point and clicks like Franbo and the cat lady, but it's cat lady wasn't point and click. But yeah. Alright, so we are, I never used the map function, so when we're here, let's explore the bedroom. We'll go through everything. Chair. It's small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. A white desk feels kind of fancy. Nothing there, huh? Lights? Why, you're not letting me click the lights? Are you insane? Door? What is this? So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red. That's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? This? I don't know what it is. It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we were meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device was censored and unlocked. Interesting, okay. Some sort of lock. Apparently it's connected to a microphone. Doesn't look like there's a keel in the store. True, but there's some strange device in lieu of one. Right here. That's it. It's not tight. We can't get it open. Okay. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Look at the bed, I guess. Pillow. Ah, tech. Store plate A. I see. This feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's? Yeah, that's it. Kind of weird, huh? I did it. So we're gonna get multiple sheets and then we're gonna like line them up on top of each other and they're gonna have different notes to play for an instrument. I can't read music sheets. I used to. I took music in, I believe it was mandatory in elementary school, so like grade 7 to 8. And then I took it for the first year of high school, then I dumped it afterwards. Which was kind of a regretful, because I was pretty good at it. I like got at least an 80 minimum on my music stuff every year, so I regret it. I was the sickest baritone bass player you've ever seen. It took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room almost frantically, clearly looking for something. Yeah, he knows what's up. Looks like Snake. I mean, we knew Snake was smart. Finally, someone to match my masterful intellect. No, Junpei thought, not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At last, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity. Snake waited a moment before answering.
ちょっとね、奇妙な音が聞こえたものだから。
Huh?
奇妙な音。
Oh,
なんでもない。特に異常はなさそうだ。
okay. Interesting.
僕は自分で言うのもなんだけれど、人並み外れた聴覚を持っていてね。
Yes, I've heard rumors of that.
だから、些細な物音でも気になってしまうんだよ。
I don't know how true it is, but I'm guessing it is kind of true. Just like not superhuman stuff, right?
もしかして
Actually, it could be. I don't know.
音まで とか言い出すんじゃないだろうな。
Needle drop a mile away.
さすがにそれは無理だよ。でもかすかな足音や息遣い、その他諸々の反響音から物体の位置を把握することなら可能だ。
ああ、そういえばお前、さっき四つ葉が大階段で倒れた時、すぐにその場に駆け寄ってたよな。あれも？
その通り、音で分かったのさ。
Made
だ
sense.
から僕はある程度の速度でなら走ることだってできるし、もしも誰かが殴りかかってきたら返り討ちにすることだってできる。
Ah, very well trained.
本当にそんなことが？
I remember memeing about him not being blind, and it's all an act. I mean, it's kind of just a statement because you can't prove or disprove it. So, but I believe it. He's a super blind guy. Too bad he dies so early, or at least appears to die. He's taken out of the story early.
もしかして
Oops, I didn't read
疑っ
that.
てるのかい？
Jim-
なんなら試してみたらどうだ？
Junpei was somewhat taken aback by this revelation. He stared at Snake, skeptical.
きっと後悔することになると思うけど。
I'm not a brawler. I'm a puzzle solver.
さあ、無駄話はこれで終わりだ。探索を再開しよう。
Aye, Captain. With a small, self-satisfied smile, Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. Alright, back to the bed. A bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princesses' beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? I mean, she doesn't look like the princess type, but she is cute, and a princess bed would be cute, so it fits. Ah, Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you? And well, you should not. It's a great lesson. Oh, beds with light. Man, this makes me miss my own bed and sleep. Yeah, I've never seen a canopy bed too. Actually, I think in my aunt's cottage, they bought like a canopy, so it's not like a wooden one, but it was like a metal one to like protect you at night from mosquitoes. But yeah, I was actually like gonna click on this because this one looks a little sketchy, but it's actually not, so it's probably only the last panel. So we'll turn. The lights are lit. Nice. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah yes, you know that sort of thing known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? I'm not sure. I know vanity. I thought vanity was first I thought vanity item was just like furniture in general, but I also thought it was like a sink thing, like the base of a sink, but I could be wrong. I just remember like when I was buying, well, when we were buying new sinks long ass time ago, like more than 5-6 years ago. Pretty sure we were looking at vanities, but they might just have been sink vanities, and there's a bunch of definition. You know what? I'm gonna Google it. This is a Google worthy thing. Vanity definition. Excessive pride. No. The quality of being worthless or futile. Good one. A dressing table. North American, it's a dressing table, or the US, a bathroom unit consisting of a washroom typically set into a counter with a cabinet beneath. Okay, so I was thinking of the bathroom unit thing, but it's also just a dressing table. It's good to know. Of course, vanity also refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. It's a little harsh. What if she's just trying to fix her hair? But I guess that comes with, I mean, it falls into the definition very broadly. If you're a thinker, huh? Don't be a thinker. An antique vanity. There's nothing on the drawer. Yep, totally empty. Okay. Piano. Ah, probably for, we have to play on the piano. What's this? This isn't a score. Is this a map of the ship? This is where we get the map tag, huh? A map? There's a map of the ship here? Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. And it's now possible to use the map screen. So map screen is for when we're in story mode. I literally never used it before, even though I've been reminded. A music stand. Well, might as well put the glass plate on it. Oh, Is something wrong? It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something underneath them. A background for the notes. Okay. A piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano, there's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sound are clearly purposely different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other notes. Huh? Why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. This piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero set for us, for the sound lock. Perhaps if you play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. Thonkers. We'll get back to that. Can we click the foot pedals? No. These trip me out. I don't like these pieces. They all look like drawers to me. Okay, let's turn. God, it's so big. I can't click on this thing. Thought that was something. Okay, we have 2 doors. Oh, one leads to the washroom. So we definitely want to do this first. Or, it's not a washroom. Oh. Store plate C. Yes, well this feels like glass. A rectangle of glass, transparent I assume. I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? A sheet of music with the C notes on it. Well. Joke. Okay. A leather suitcase? There's nothing inside. I can tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Wanna open it just in case? It's a leather suitcase. Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. There's nothing in here. Just the safe, huh? This safe is locked. Hey, you're in here, Seven? I thought you were somewhere else. You haven't talked forever. It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key. We just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. We'll get back to that. So we can't actually explore this room. A closet door. It was a closet. Thought it was a washroom. Alright, we're in the hall. It's a light switch. Nothing happens when I press it. Here's the washroom. Okay. I understand. The bathtub is full of water. Is there ash or something in the water? Ew, hopefully not. That's kind of gray. Let's just pull the plug. No, hold on. Maybe we can, I don't know, use it for something? Use it for something? The bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Whoa, huh? This faucet is really hard to turn. Man, doesn't matter how hard I yank it, this thing won't budge. Heh, hard for you to turn, kid? How about you let a man give it a shot? Damn it, nothing. Might as well be a damn rock. It looks like something's holding that knob in place. Well, if you can't do it, Seven, guess we might as well give up. Yeah. I haven't noticed, like, Because I used that image for the theory video, and I didn't notice how big 7 is, like, even compared to Ace. He's a giant. So yeah, we should heat the water, because we can't get more water. Might need it later. Testing, testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York, and boy, are my arms tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. It's a good choice. I like veal, kind of. That's not a Might 7. It's just a shower head. What? What the hell? Wait, I thought you weren't memeing? I thought you were just memeing. I respect it though, 7. You're a lovable guy. It's a dry shower head. Doesn't seem like you're gonna get any water out from it. The lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Perfectly ordinary. Can only get one angle, huh? And there we are in the mirror. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom with this beast of a man. It's definitely a different feeling being in the bathroom stall with June. What would my parents say? Something wrong, Junpei? You look real sad all of a sudden. Ah, no, nothing. We're memeing. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. We've got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. So we have a mirror. A sink. Can't really do anything in this room right now. Huh. Oh god. We can't even go to that hallway, huh? So we can't actually explore that way? Why? Oh wait, yes we can. It's just through here. I think. Hey Junpei, where are you going? Didn't we come out of that door? No point going back there. All that's out there is a lot number door and a dead body or what's left of it. Yeah. Excuse me. Okay, so that's the exit. Which is here. Oh yeah, there's another room here. But isn't there a room there? Why can't I hit that? That goes there. This goes to the hall. See? New tech. Where am I? There we go. Found it. It's a very simple place. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or the tank. There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing that looks suspicious. Lid? Really? Junpei, look! There's a hand coming out of the toilet. Just a joke there, kid. I love his delivery, bro. His face was like, Junpei, look! And then you just, the stone cold face. Just a joke there, kid. I'm too old for this shit. Incontinence is a problem many older men struggle with, but there's help. That's a good meme, Junpei. How do we get back? Okay, back here. Let's actually look through this living room now. I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this in with water. What? What are you talking about? Oh man, you don't get it? Just grab that vase and take a look around. You'll figure it out soon enough. What do you mean? We didn't even look around the living room. Looks like a vase. Maybe you could use that to fill it with water? Calm down, 7. We literally just entered here. There's once a vase on this table. Okay. Man's flaming me. There's some sort of antique. This is some sort of antique desk. Made sense though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs on this chair. It'll snap like a twig if 7 sits on it though. Mind your own business. There are a couple of lights on the wall here. I see the note. Not a lot of searchables. Light switch. Okay, let's do it. There's a piece of heavy paper folded in half sitting on the table. Take it. It has store printed on the front of it. Store, that's gotta mean musical store. If that's true, then the store we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. It lets you put the sheet music in it. Why aren't you taking it? What? Am I crazy? There's a cover for a musical store sitting on the table. Okay, so it's just the folder. Do you want this? No? Okay. It's a chair. No, thanks. A chair, huh? That chair looks nice. Mind if I take a load up? I think you'd be doing the opposite. Aww, that's mean. Mind if I take a look? That's a good zinger, though. The chair does look pretty comfortable. That's funny. Huh. Okay, nothing here apparently. Yep. Okay. New chair. Just a new way to look. Expensive looking chair. This couch looks just big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you aren't saying. Never mind. What's happening? It's a glass one. That spooked me. There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Is that what we need? A fireplace, huh? Don't see one of these too often. Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires? My grandmother used to use a real fireplace, but now they use an artificial one. I respect the switch, though I do miss the real one. There are a couple lights on the wall. Doesn't really go with 7. Is this not a thing? I thought this was like a thing, but apparently not. Alright, let's look through this closet. Yo, tech. Store plate G. Looking for the store plates. This is a suitcase made of leather, the color of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. It's a leather suitcase. There ain't nothing in here. There's nothing ever in these suitcases, dude. Alright, well, my only idea, is to fill up the vase with water, I guess. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. Then we pour it. Hey Junpei, what are you doing over there? Only one thing to do now that you got that thing full of water. Come on, what are you waiting for? Calm down, 7. You're so energetic. You weren't this funny. You weren't this fun when we were in the prison. I'm glad to see this new side of you. I thought, Snape would be interesting, which he is, but also you're fun to be with too. Dump? I got a vase filled with water. It's heavy. I can't just throw it at the grate though. I gotta pour the water right onto the fire itself. Okay, you wanna move the grate? There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. Oh, cringe, I'm missing something. Huh. Hey, Junpei, what's this? The Thinker. By Augustus Rodin. Rodin, right on. Vince, you're so jolly right now. So we need something to pull the fireplace. Am I really missing an item? I thought we were pretty thorough. There's nothing under the pillow. You wanna... Nope, I mean... Yeah, I thought you'd slide under the sheet, but apparently not. Okay, it's not in this room. Alright, why don't we just drain this water? Yeah, I did plan. Okay, now we can get some tack. Alright, where's the thing? A good tug ought to be enough to get it out. Huh? Something inside? It's a store. D. So we have A, G, D, C. Oh, I didn't look at this. It's a rectangular piece at last. You can see right through it. It has a couple of G notes written on it. Huh, I wonder what that means. I don't think we looked at D. A transparent plate of mated glass, yes. So... there's nothing in the bathtub anymore. There's a plug for the bathtub at the end of the chain. This faucet. It's impossible to turn the knob. Well, I mean, we got something. Okay. It's good we came back, but also, how are we getting this thing off? Am I insane? Alright, I'm gonna pull off some of this toilet paper. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Hey, Junpei, I don't really think you need that much. Well, let's wipe the slate clean then, shall we? Rolling, rolling, rolling. Don't we need like a poker? A fireplace poker? Outside? Oh wait. I was trying to say, can we... I mean, they're focusing on the lathes, but we can't touch the lathes. Am I insane? Right on, buddy. Do it. Do what? Come on, it's not hard to figure out. You seriously throw that shit on there. Okay, I'll take this out now. Okay, I'm trying to think. Alright, time to put this fire out. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. What do you mean? I thought we needed to take the gate out. I'm being memed on. Jesus Christ. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Hey, that looks like a real sheet. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. Ah. Okay. It's a ceramic plate of some kind. It's like a blank sheet of music. Okay. Did we get all the pieces? As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket. Oh. Seven cried out and stumbled, his balance lost. He threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor, but his face was flushed and he looked startled.
おい、どうしたんだよ、セブン。大丈夫か？
大丈夫だ。ちょっとめまいがしてな。
You okay, buddy? You're just like super energetic. It's weird, but I love it. Honestly, I love the energy. Seven rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it.
俺の頭一体どうなっちまったんだ。突然めまいに襲われたり、記憶障害を患ってたり。
記憶。
Junpei couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. Seven, for his part, seemed unconcerned. I wonder if this will change dialogue in the main part where we were like surprised about memory loss. I mean, it has to. It would have made sense if it didn't.
ああ、そうか。お前にはまだ言ってなかったな。あの大階段のところへお前がやってくる前に、 他のみんなには教えたんだよ。
Okay.
目覚める前のことを何も思い出すことができねえってな。だからお前以外の全員はみんな。
ちょっと待ってくれ。それってもっと一般的な言葉で言うと記憶喪失ってことだよな。
そうだな。
どうして記憶喪失なんかに。
Why are you asking that? How would he know? He's an amnesiac.
それが分かりゃ喪失じゃねえだろうね。
Come on, Jumpy.
まあそうだけど。
Junpei paused for a moment and stared at Seven.
でもそれって本当なのか。
What? Calling him a liar?
記憶喪失にしてはやけに落ち着いてるっていうか。本当ならもっとこううろたえたり取り乱したりするはずだろ。
Have you met an amnesiac? Because I haven't. Don't make assumptions.
最初はもちろんうろたえたさ。D デッキの選出で目覚めた時は。
I mean, if you think about it though, I can totally see why you'd think that. I'd be horrified. It's what you think, but you never know. I guess if you don't remember anything, you might actually just be cool. But
あれからもだいぶ時
I
間
don't
が経
know.
ってる。慣れちまったんだよ。諦めることにしたんだ。悶々と思い悩んでた。
Luckily, we already know a lot about Seven's past.
記憶喪失ってやつは大抵は一過性のもんだしね。ほっときゃそのうち治るだろう。
そういうもんか。
そういう。
I like it.
さあ、余計な話はこれぐらいにして探索を再開しよう。
Seven gave Junpei a look. The younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and walked away.
それで
Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurances very reassuring. You know what? I think this is a great time to stop. Hour in. We have all the pieces of the puzzle. We can start the piano thing. But for now, I'm gonna end the video. We also have the save thing. I don't know if you do that first or last, but yeah, I guess we'll just, instead of doing that, we can do here, right? And it keeps the yellow submarine. Okay, good. But yeah, that's kind of ended. Hopefully you enjoyed. And then starting new adventure. We still have a lot to go. This is probably gonna take a bit. Then going down door 3, it's gonna take a bit. Then we'll start hitting the new endings. But as always, thank you for watching. Thanks for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll see you soon. Bye.